Falcons EdTech Tutorials. On this episode, Microsoft Word, the basics.
Hey, Hadley and Philemon, and welcome back to another Falcons EdTech tutorial. This one's all about the basics of using Microsoft Word. So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 cool things. 1, how to name your document. 2, how to change your font and font size. 3, how to set your spacing to make it easier for you to edit a printed document. 4, how to center your title and then how to get it back to being left justified. And finally, 5, how to share your document with your teacher. All right, let's get into it.
All right, people, today I'm going to show you how you can use Microsoft Word a little bit more efficiently. The first thing I want to show you how to do is how to rename your document. Renaming your document is important because that way when you send it to your teacher later, they'll be able to identify that it is your assignment and it's from you. So I always like to put my last name in the document and then probably just name it the title of the assignment that you're working on. It's just as simple as that. Once you've done that, I suggest you take a look at your font. Now, Word defaults to Calibri, which is okay as a font, but a lot of teachers prefer that you use something like a Times New Roman or maybe even an Arial. And these are 2 academic fonts that are quite good for academic purposes like writing papers. The next thing I want to show you how to do is how to change your font size. So again, talk to your teachers, see what font size they prefer for the assignment. A lot of teachers like to default to size 12. It's easy to read, but it keeps the text somewhat small enough so that you're not printing miles and miles of paper. Okay, now that you've set your font and your font size, the next thing I want to show you how to do is how to change your line spacing. Line spacing is cool because if you set it to double line spacing, when you print it, it's like you've written on every other line, which allows you to edit it manually easily with a pen or a pencil. So let's click on 2 here, which is the one for double space, and there you go. Now you're automatically, whenever you type, it's just going to automatically skip a line for you. You won't have to hit enter to do that. The next thing I want to show you how to do is how to put in a title. So to put in a title, you want to obviously center that title on your page, and instead of having to hit the space bar 100 times to get to the exact center of the page, you can simply use the justify buttons up here. So this one in the middle is called align center, and if you click on that, you can put in your title, just like that. And now you have your title in the center of your page. When you hit enter, right, to get to your next line, you'll see that it stays in the center of your page. So you don't want to send an entirely centered document to your teacher. So you want to go back up here and click on left justify. This brings you back, just like that. All right, the last thing I want to show you how to do is once you've written your great paper, you might want to get some feedback on it before you turn it into Microsoft Teams. So to do that, you can share it with your teacher. And you can do that by clicking on the share button up here. In fact, you can share it with anyone in the Western Quebec School Board. So that means a fellow student can look at it if you want a peer to edit it for you. So if you click on the share button up top, it'll bring up this page here, and then you can enter a name or an email address. So if you know your teacher's name, just put that name in. You can start with their last name, but if you know their first name, that always helps. So I'm going to send this to Jeremy Wowda, great teacher, and I'm going to click on that and I'm going to send it to him. I might even add a message like, can you take a look? And boom, that way he'll know that I want him to review this for me. So once I've done that, I click on send and it'll send that as an email to him. And since I am also Mr. Wowda in this strange coincidence, I'll actually get a notification that should pop up shortly saying that this document has been shared with me. All right, guys, that is how you can use Microsoft Word a bit more efficiently. Check out the links in the descriptions for how to do this formatting on an iPhone or an Android version of Word. And of course, check back for always for more Falcons EdTech tutorial videos. Have a great day, Hadley and Philemon.